Hi friends, good evening. I hope everyone is getting ready to join me for some restorative yoga. I'll wait a few minutes to see if a couple people join. Oh, hi friends. If someone could, I don't know if you can drop an emoji or something if you can hear me. This is my first time teaching on Instagram Live. Awesome. Thanks, Keith. So, again, we'll give it maybe another minute or two, but if those of you who are already on and you're going to be practicing with me, you can grab a bunch of cozy things like pillows and blankets. Pretend you're making a blanket fort. I've got 3 king-size pillows from my bed. I've got 3 blankets and 2 little decorative pillows from the couch. So, grab just some things that will be able to set you up in some really supportive yoga postures that we're going to hold for a while. Good evening, friends. I'm so excited to be able to offer this to the Medicinal Dreams community. Hello. All right, well, we've got a few friends on, so I'm going to scoot back on my mat. You don't even have to have a yoga mat really for this practice. It's going to be very chill, really no movement. We're going to use a bunch of pillows and blankets to set ourselves up in some cozy poses. And I'm going to be guiding you into a state of rest, and I'm going to share with you some readings, some meditations from this awesome book called the Radiance Sutras, and these are 112 gateways to the yoga of wonder and delight. I really like to share these meditations within the sutras along with a restorative yoga practice because they are just really beautiful readings and they create a really pretty cool visceral experience in the body. So you have an opportunity to really experience these meditations in a restful, relaxed, and embodied state. So, all right, I don't even know if I said my name's Carrie, and I'm really excited to guide you all into some rest. So I love to start just by taking a couple breaths. So find a seat that's comfortable for you. If you want to sit up on your heels, or you can be seated on your butt. If you need to sit up against the wall, that's totally fine. And if it's comfortable for you, you can drop your eyes closed. And just start to feel a sense of relaxation pour down from the crown of the head. Finding some softness in your face. Your shoulders. Soften your belly a bit here. Let go of the rigidity of the spine and just let yourself settle. And we'll start with 3 cleansing breaths, just to kind of cleanse the energy, inviting ourselves into a space of rest. So empty all your air out. You're going to inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Good, 2 more of those. In. In. Exhale. And bring your hands to stack over your heart. And just take a moment here to check in with how you're arriving to this practice. How's your breath feeling? What do you notice about your body? And what's sitting close to your heart and your mind? Maybe you'd like to set an intention for our time together this evening. If you have a word or a phrase that comes to mind, maybe it's difficult to put a word to it, but maybe there's a feeling or an energy that you'd like to invite into your practice. And then as an effort to bring our intentions together, we'll share a breath. Everyone inhale, exhale. You can open your eyes, lower your hands. And we're going to set up our first shape. It's called a Supta Baddha Konasana. It's a reclined bound angle pose. So what I've got here is 3 large pillows. You could use a couch cushion, you could have blankets, you could have 1 pillow, you could have no pillows. It's totally fine. It's just going to be more cozier the more pillows you have. And I've kind of staggered them here a bit to create this little kind of diagonal shape. And I'm going to bring my low back up against the stack of pillows here. And then you're going to bring your legs into a diamond shape. But I'd love for you to have some support under your legs. So what you do is you can roll up a couple of blankets. You could also use some extra pillows here to support the knees. But whatever you have to support the legs, tuck it into the ankles and the thighs. And then let your knees just fall out to the side. I've got this fancy little eye pillow. You might have something at home that you could add here to deepen your rest. And then you're just going to lie on back. If you've got some extra pillows and blankets still, maybe you add something extra under your head if your head and neck feels like it needs some more support. We're really aiming for the body to be fully supported here. So the more support you can offer, the more your body will start to let go. If you can start to connect with the sensation of the floor underneath you. And the pillows and the blankets supporting you. remain in these shapes for several minutes. And the intent of restorative yoga is to do nothing. How often do we get a gift as sweet as that? A space and a time where we don't have to plan or organize or manage anything. A time to let the mind and the body and the heart reset. So I'll read to you from the Radiance Sutras. I'll guide you into a meditation and then I'll be quiet for a bit. And then I'll guide you how to get out of the shape and we'll slowly transition. But for now, let your body sink down into the support. And just start to maybe notice the rise and the fall of the breath. The sutras read, "The way of experience begins with a breath. Such as the breath you are breathing now. Awakening into luminous reality may dawn in the momentary throb between any two breaths. Exhaling breath is released and flows out. There's a pulse as it turns to flow in. In that turn, you are empty. Enter that emptiness as the source of all life. Inhaling, breath flows in, filling, nourishing. Just as it turns to flow out, there is a flash of pure joy. Life is renewed. The life essence carries on its play through the pulsing rhythm of outward and inward movement. This is the ceaseless throb, the rhythm of life, terrifying in its eternity, exquisite in its constancy. The inhalation, the return movement of breath sustains life. The outgoing breath purifies life. These are the two poles between which respiration goes on unceasingly. Between them is is every delight you could desire. Even when the senses are turned outward, your attention on the external world. Also attend to the inner throb, the pulsing of the creative impulse within you. Enter these turning points where the rhythms of life transform into each other. Breath flows out, emptying, offering itself to affinity. Breath flows in, filling. In this moment, drink eternity. Cherishing these moments, mind dissolves into heart. Heart dissolves into space. Body becomes a vibrating field, pulsating between fullness and emptiness. start to bring your attention back from wherever it may have wandered. Remain still for a few more moments. As in this practice, there is no hurry. There's no rush. We get to move in a way that is slow and sweet. So when you're ready, when the time feels right for you, you can bring your feet onto the floor, bringing your knees towards the ceiling. You can extend your legs out and take a moment to let the hips and the legs settle. You can use a little strength from your hands and your arms to press your body upright. And close your eyes once again and bring your hands over your heart. Take a moment to check in. Notice how just one of these restorative shapes may have impacted your breath, your body, or your heart and your mind. Just notice. And together, we breathe in. Exhale, let it go. Blink your eyes open. Lower your hands. And we'll set up for the next shape. So it should be a pretty simple transition. You can probably keep whatever stack of pillows you have had here. Maybe you pull them in a little closer to you. And then if you had a blanket or some pillows supporting your legs, you could bring those next to your pillows here. One on each side will be nice. We're going to take a twist. So we're going to do it on both sides. So I'm going to start with my right hip up against these pillows, and my knees are going to come out to the side. Place your right hand on the right side of the pillows and your left hand on the left side. You're going to come down to lay on your right cheek. And make sure your arms and your hands feel supported. You might like to add another layer under your head if you have a blanket or an extra small pillow. Just take a moment to evaluate what your body may need for support so that you don't have to use any effort. You don't have to hold yourself up in this practice. It's about letting everything be. So as you settle into your twist, notice any spaces in the body that have the opportunity to soften just a little bit more. jaw or the shoulders or the glutes. Scan your body. Notice what there is to notice. And just let yourself drop into this experience. Be open and curious. Just feel. Feel the body's process of relaxation. I like to use the exhale as an anchor throughout this practice. So with each exhale, you can let go a little bit more. The exhale can serve as your reminder to soften. Soften any spaces of tension. Soften the stories that are replaying in the mind that may no longer serve you. Bring yourself into this moment. The sutras read, when you close your eyes, attention turns toward the inner glow. The heart sees by its own light, pulsing with subtle flame. In your forehead is a single eye, and here streams of living electricity flow together. And the body of light, the body of substance, and the body of light fuse into one. Above your head, a star is shining. The soul, luminous in its own realm. Life arises from itself in a swirling motion of flame. Being becomes body. In meditation, adore the subtle fire in heart, head, and above. Dissolve into radiance. Bathe deeply in that ocean of sound, vibrating within you now as always, resonating softly, permeating the space of the heart. The ear that is tuned by rapt listening learns to hear the song of creation. First, like a handbell, then subtler, like a flute. Subtler still, as a stringed instrument. Eventually, as the buzz of a bee. Entering this current of sound, the listening one, forgets the external world, becomes absorbed into internal sound, then absorbed in vastness, like the song of the stars as they shine. Let's follow the depths of 3 more breaths. And when you're ready, move slow and sweet. Press down through your hands and your arms. We're going to bring the legs to the other side, bringing the opposite hip up against the bolster, or up against your pillows rather. Left hand to the left side of the pillows, right hand to the right side, and then rest your cheek. Coming back to the guidance of your exhale. Allowing it to guide you deeper into your stillness. Allow the exhale to guide you deeper into your heart. Into the energetic body. So that you can feel. You can notice. You can witness the mind and the body shifting into relaxation. We do this practice, often feels like or is assumed to be doing nothing. And yeah, that's part of it. But it's not doing nothing just for the sake of doing nothing. It's bringing balance into all the work that our systems are doing all day long. It's balancing our nervous system so our bodies have a chance to heal. So we can let the stress melt away from the body in a sweet and compassionate way. melt, you can soften. So you remain in this shape now, just a few more minutes of rest. Ride the wave of the exhale. So once again, remaining still for a few more moments as you guide your attention back into this space. And when you're ready, move slow and move sweet. To press your body back upright. Bring your hands to stack over the heart. Close your eyes and take a moment to just observe. Notice the rhythm of your breath. Notice how your body is feeling. Notice the state of the mind and the state of the heart. Feel into that. Together, we take a deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Blink your eyes open. Lower your hands. Move into our next shape. You can use a little less pillows for this one. But what you're going to do is you're going to take these pillows that were vertical and turn them horizontal. have a rolled up blanket from before, you may also have one of those. I'm going to place that on top of the pillows. You may even have just one pillow. Let's try that. And we're going to come on to the belly. You can also have a blanket at the other end of your space to support your head when you come to lie down. And when you come to lie down, you're going to tuck your ankles into the rolled up blanket or stack of blankets or some sort of cushion underneath your ankles. And just come to lie down. I don't think you can see my head, but you can rest your hands down by your side or extend it out from the shoulders. You could even bend your elbows. Make sure you feel supported here. Add or shift your support in any way that you need to. This practice is about feeling comfortable so that the body feels safe and secure and supported and can just release. Feel the front of your body melt into the floor. And can you feel the back of the body settle into the front of the body? Can you feel your breath swirling within you? Softening the spaces. The sutras read, forget all of your ideas about the body. It's this way or it's that way. Just be with any area of it. This present body, as permeated with limitless space, drenched in freedom. This body is made of earth and gold, sky and stars, rivers and oceans, masquerading as muscle and bone. Every substance is here. Diamonds and silver, magical elixirs, ambrosia that gives visions, herbs that nourish and heal, the foundation of the planet, immortal magnetic iron circulating in the blood. Every element in you loves the others. Earth loves rain. Sky loves sun. Sun loves the space it shines through. Space loves everyone equally. In meditation, luxuriate in knowing this deep and simple truth. Every cell is an organ of sense, infused with majesty. Attend to the skin as a subtle boundary containing vastness. Enter that pulsing immensity. Discover that you are not separate from anything there. There is no inside. There is no outside. There is no other. No object to meditate upon that is not you. Once again, starting to bring your attention back from wherever it may have wandered. When you feel like time is right for you, you can start to press away your blanket and pillow from your feet and crawl your hands and your knees onto the floor and send your hips back towards your heels for a child's pose. Just taking this for a breath or two. Ready, you can guide your way back to seated. Taking another transitional pause here to bring your hands over your heart. Come back into this space of the observer. Tuning in to the impact of this practice so far. Notice your breath. Notice your physical body. Notice the state of your mind and the state of your heart. Together, we breathe in, exhale. Blink your eyes open. We'll set up for our final posture, super supported Shavasana. So the key here is to have your head supported and to bring some support under the knees. So what I like to do is you can take a couple of your pillows, maybe stack one or two up depending on how thick they are. If you have a rolled up blanket, you can even tuck that under your knees. And then make sure you have a pillow or a blanket for your head. And you'll come all the way down. Cover yourself up if you'd like. If you have an eye pillow you like to use. Or dim the lights even more. Let yourself really drop into this space. Feel the body softening. Let your legs soften and relax. Relax the space where the legs connect into the hips. Soften your glutes. Let your belly be free to just flow with the rhythm of your breath. Soften the palms of your hands. Chest, shoulders, feel a wave of softness come over the face. I'll read you one last meditation here. When sleep has not yet come, and the sweet buzz of exhaustion permeates the body, linger in the awe of relief as your head touches the pillow. Everything in you is yearning to let go. So let go. Let your body fall into something deeper than sleep. With your mind, enter the soft, luminous glow of the soul. you start to deepen your breath. And deepen your inhale and lengthen your exhale. And move slow and sweet, or feel free to stay exactly as you are. If you'd like to close the practice out with me, you can gently guide yourself back to seated. We'll bring our hands together, palms touching, and float the thumbs to the third eye. It's that space between the eyebrows. My wish for you is that you have peace and clarity in your thoughts. You can take your thumbs to your lips. May you speak to yourself and to others with the intention of love. Press your thumbs against your chest. May you carry peace and love and wisdom deep inside your heart. Thank you so much for practicing with me, friends. Namaste.